Against the backdrop of tension between Andhra Pradesh and Telangana over different issues, President Pranab Mukherjee today suggested both states should live together in peace and harmony with good neighbourly relations, highlighting that Hyderabad is an important region in the entire country, having made rapid progress in areas like information technology, whose benefits have reached other parts of the country as well. He said it is important that both states lived in harmony and contributed to the nation's progress. Supreme Court has sought response from Kerala government on Tamil Nadu's plea that security of Mullaperiyar Dam be handed over to CISF. A bench headed by Chief Justice H.L. Dattu issued notice on the plea, which also sought that Kerala government be not allowed to seek environmental clearance from the Ministry of Environment and Forests for constructing a new dam. At least 2 militants were killed in an encounter with army in Uri sector of North Kashmir. A Jawan was also injured in the encounter. The army continues its operation to flush out hiding militants from the area. Much-awaited national mobile number portability has become a reality from today. You can now retain your mobile number while shifting cities. Telecom operators including Airtel, Vodafone, Idea, Reliance Communications and state-owned BSNL, MTNL have rolled out full mobile number portability that allows customers to retain their numbers across the country. Other players will also roll out the service to meet the 3rd July deadline fixed by government. Government has released the caste census report in New Delhi today under a joint initiative of Ministries of Rural Development and Finance. A report has been released giving socio-economic status of different castes. Union Finance Minister Arun Jaitley said it will help government in policy planning. Rural Development Ministry began the exercise in 2011. A document of this kind will reflect the realities of India and is going to be a very important input for all policy makers. India has now crossed 2 trillion mark and is racing towards becoming a 3 trillion economy. According to data released by the World Bank, on Wednesday, India's GDP crossed 2 trillion mark in 2014 and now stands at 2.6 trillion. These figures are all the more heartening when seen in the background of the fact that India took 60 years to reach 1 trillion mark in 2008. More remarkable is the fact that this additional $1 trillion were added to GDP in a period when the world faced unprecedented economic downturn. BJP MP and actor Hema Malini was injured on Thursday in a road accident which killed a 5-year-old child and severely injured 2 others at Dausa in Rajasthan. Hema Malini, who was sitting in the front seat, sustained injuries. Hema Malini, who's the MP from Mathura, was returning to Jaipur after a visit to the Mehendipur Balaji temple in Karoli district. Police have detained her driver and a case has been registered against him. The 3rd cut-off list of Delhi University will be published tomorrow. Admissions for the 3rd cut-off will commence tomorrow and end on Tuesday. The last date for admission process for the undergraduate courses will be August 14. Delhi High Court seeks reply from police on anticipatory bail plea of St. Stephen's professor allegedly involved in a molestation case. The Delhi High Court stays his arrest till 17th August. Rainfall dipped sharply to 14% below normal for the week ending Wednesday as monsoon weakened in large parts of the country after 2 weeks of bountiful showers. Met officials said rain activity could remain subdued for up to 2 weeks. Overall monsoon remained 10% above normal for the season, but the surplus was diminishing by the day, with rainfall activity falling dramatically in the core monsoon regions. IMF says Greece needs 50 billion more euros over the next 3 years, including 36 billion euros from EU lenders to stabilize its finances, even under existing creditor plans. In a new report on Greece's financing needs, the International Monetary Fund also cut the country's economic growth prospects for this year to 0% from 2.5% forecast in April. A 6.5 magnitude earthquake which hit northeast China's Xinjiang Uyghur Autonomous Region this morning has killed at least 6 people and injured more than 48. According to China Earthquake Network Center, the quake struck at a depth of 10 kilometers. Shortly after the quake, several minor quakes measuring between 3.0 and 4.6 magnitude rocked the area. 2 times champion Rafael Nadal crashed out in the second round of Wimbledon after being outmuscled and outthought in 4 sets by an inspired Dustin Brown of Germany. The Spaniard fell 7-5, 3-6, 6-4, 6-4 as Brown unleashed a barrage of thunderous serves and ground strokes mixed with clever drop shots. The United States has sent Switzerland's extradition requests for 7 soccer officials arrested in May on suspicion of racketeering in a corruption probe. The officials were detained in a dawn raid on 27th May on a luxury Zurich hotel 2 days before FIFA's annual Congress, throwing soccer's governing body into turmoil. They have since been jailed around the Zurich region. In men's hockey, India will face one of their toughest tests in defence when they square off against the marauding Belgians in what promises to be a robust semi-final clash of the FIH Hockey World League semi-finals. The encounter will test the ability of India's defence to guard against the Belgian strikers, who have tasted enormous success in the past couple of years to boost their world ranking to number 4, their highest in their hockey history.